It's the Bay Area's own Green Day on the Rock of the Bay. I'm Nikki Blakk, and if you haven't had a chance to check out the interview that Shasta and Baby Huey did with Jacob Armstrong, yeah, his dad is in a band called Green Day, and he's in his own band. And Shasta and Baby Huey had a talk with him about it on Bone Breakers, but also it's on our YouTube page, and you can find all the easy stuff at 1077thebone.com. Hey, how you doing, lady? You're on the Facebook. This is my first time trying a Facebook Live, so I don't know how this is going to go. But I hope it's not one of those annoying things like when you at everyone on your page, because I feel like that is super annoying. But I haven't done this on Facebook yet. I've only done it on I started going live on Twitch when I'm on the air, and then somebody was like, "Why don't you do YouTube?" And I was like, "Why don't I do YouTube?" So I was doing Twitch and YouTube for a couple of weeks, and then somebody else was like, Meta sent me like a, "Hey, you're a content creator, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Oh, why don't I just add Facebook to this stream while we're at it and see what happens?" How is your eye? Hey, Robbie, what's happening, man? Jennifer Conkey, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in forever. Where are you at now? Are you still like in the Midwest and stuff? Hang on a sec. Oh, nope. Nope, also no. You're kidding. Your eye has been that bad for that long? I am so sorry. I had no idea. I thought you had improvements. Jesus. Well, this is interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's telling me I can't tell what this thing means. Fifth. No, this is your coat. Dude. Okay. You live Jennifer, you're in between LA and Vegas. Wow. Okay. How you liking the desert out there? Do you get a nickel every time someone says, "But it's a dry heat"? Because I hate that. Hey, PJ, why you got a headache? You hungover? Lori, I cannot believe that this is your long COVID. I have another friend whose long COVID is like heart failure, basically. I mean, long COVID is crazy. And COVID's going around again. So I don't know what to think. Okay, Robbie, you're not chilling and listening to Genitorturers because you can't do those two things at the same time. They are mutually exclusive. Like for reals, bro. Hey, Pootie. Is that how you say it, Pootie? I used to have a friend named Pootie, but he spelled it differently. He spelled it Pootie. And he used to work for Willie Nelson. He was super, super cool. We used to have these bumper stickers at the Fillmore that said, "What would Pootie do?" 100 plus. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Ouch. It is Pootie. Oh, okay. Good on you. You're in good company. You're only the second Pootie I've ever met. And the first one was a class act. We lost him a few years back, but he was awesome sauce all the way up until the very end. Trying to see how hot it is at my house right now. Make sure the cats are okay. Pootie like Judy. Oh, that's cute. No, PJ, not Pookie. Thanks, Lori. I mean, the way that COVID's like hitting people is just crazy. And I have a friend who just came down with COVID today. She just texted me, and I have another friend that came down with COVID last week. So it's definitely out there. And I know that there's some tours that are kind of like calling it early or canceling shows for illness. And I'm pretty sure those illnesses are COVID as well. When I was working my other job the other day and I was trying to buy, oh, this is funny. It says, it says that it's 72 degrees outside at my house, but it's 80 degrees inside my house, which I have to call some bullshit on. What? How is that happening? Anyhow, well, anyway, so I was out shopping and I was trying to buy COVID tests for the tour, and everyone was out of COVID tests. I had to go to like half a dozen drugstores to come up with like, I think I came up with like 15 COVID tests, you know? Yeah, I gotta be honest, I have not been COVID careful. I've practically been out there licking doorknobs, and it does not seem to make a difference. I don't know if I don't know if I've just got like super immunity now. I had it in 21. I got it at Metallica from Chasta's husband. We always joke about that. I posted the photo of all of us together at that Metallica show for her birthday, and she's like, "Oh, it's the night we all got COVID. I remember that." Yeah, it is. What was the thing I was just looking up? Oh, the kittens. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's see. Kittens. I just took a picture of them being super cute like yesterday, but apparently I took a lot of pictures yesterday. Well, let me rephrase that. I didn't take a lot of pictures. I downloaded a lot of memes that I'm not sharing with the class, but here's the booze. Look at them in their little cubby. It's so funny because they really just still absolutely love to share a cubby, but when they're hanging out in the bedroom, because they have their own room, one of them will be up in the windowsill and the other one will be in the tree. And I don't know what they do. I know what they do. I've got a cam. I can spy on my cats all I want. Let's see if we can spy on my cats. Oh, someone's not in the windowsill. Oh, they're probably still sleeping in that cubby. They spend all day in that cubby. Oh, maybe it is hot in the house because we got one on top of the cubby, and then you can just barely see the other ones inside the cubby. But yeah. Aw, kitten cam. Hey, Joe, what's up? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I mean, people could get them at Amazon or whatever, but when I'm working at a show, it's a band that's on tour, and that band is going to be there that day. And if they're on tour and one person's positive with COVID, they got to test everyone around that person. And because COVID kind of went away, the venues don't have the tests on hand. So the band is like, go out and get COVID tests now. We need to test everyone right now. So you can't Amazon that. Let's see. What did I miss? PJ, who's Haley Welch? Is she that singer person that you know? Funny, I actually just donated some dog stuff to a friend of mine who just got a puppy because I had previously donated what I thought was all of Susie's stuff, But in going through the garage last 2-3 weeks ago, I found a whole nother basket of stuff for her. So I was able to give that to my friend for his puppy. Yeah, aren't they cute? Hey, Justin. Yeah, I could play some Rush. Yeah, yeah, PJ, stop drinking out of shoes. That's disgusting. You're just drinking foot fungus. Nobody's shoes are clean enough. I totes have a nanny cam for the cats. I can't take credit for it though, because I am personally too cheap to buy a nanny cam for the cats. But oh, Justin, I got Rush coming up next. So tune in quick. Download the Bone app. But my sister had a nanny cam for her dog that she didn't need anymore. So she gave it to me when I got the kittens. It was like my Christmas present. Robbie, why are you against dogs? I wouldn't mind a puppy. I'll be honest. When I was playing with that puppy yesterday, my ovaries started to hurt. Hey, Damon? Do you go by Damon or Demont? Will I be giving away free tickets to Aftershock? Not today. When do I do live? I do live while I'm on the air. So I can only do it for, so long before I've got to do on-air stuff. But in the in-between, I just started letting the live roll, so that I can talk to people and, so just know that you can't see all the comments, but I can see all the comments because I'm actually live right now on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Although I'll be honest, Facebook seems the most interested at this point. Probably because it's brand new. This is the first time I'm trying this on Facebook Live. But yeah, today is not. Oh, Jesus, PJ. I have asked you not to talk about the Hawk to a girl. Please let that meme die. I don't care if she's donating to dog and cat shelters. I've donated to dog and cat shelters. I took all of Susie's old stuff to ARF. I don't know how many times I've been to the ARF gala before ARF and the LaRussas parted ways. But, in the meantime, I have definitely contributed to pet charities and I didn't have to spit on that thing to do it. I think that's gross. Let that meme die, bruh. What I am giving away today is I am qualifying somebody for a trip to Vegas to see the Smashing Pumpkins. And I am giving away tickets to Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. I always want to say Gerardo. And Gerardo is that 90s dude who had a one hit, right? Rico. Suave. That's Gerardo, right? If I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh, you were asking if I had dogs. Oh, I don't have I used to have a dog. Her name was Susie. She was a black pug. I named her after Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshees. And she was the light of my life, but she had cancer and I spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to keep her alive. And she was happy. She was happy on chemo. And then one day it just was obvious that she wasn't going to be able to last any longer. And we had to put her down in 2017. And I just have not, and I've just been dead inside ever since. So that's why I adopted the cats. I was like, I don't need to be super emotionally invested in the cats like I was with my dog, who was like my child. And when I lost her, it was just like the end. So someday I'll probably get a puppy again. But in the meantime, I'm chilling. Let's see. Fighting again. I'm not fighting with anyone. I'll be fighting with you in a second, Bob, if you want to push me. Welcome to the jungle. Hey, Stevie. Hey, Scott. Northern BC. Am I hitting the mountain in August? You goddamn right I'm hitting the mountain in August. I cannot wait. In fact, I'm flying down the day before, and DJ Will and I are going to go to Lamb of God and Kerry King Band. I almost said Slayer. Lamb of God and Kerry King Band at the LA Forum, and then he and I are flying out at the butt crack at dawn the next morning for the mountain. The queue on Smashing Pumpkins is a queue to call, and I'll tell you, if you're listening, it's coming in the 3 o'clock hour, and I'll tell you it's coming late in the 3 o'clock hour. I'll give you that much. PJ, you're caller 9, bro. Oh, wow, Justin, it seems like you've been in there in the Philippines for a very long time. Right? I was right? That's Gerardo Rico Suave. I know. I love Toby too. Hey, Stevie. Kevin, hey, welcome back, bruh. I have a good aura, do I? Oh. It's probably some really expensive face cream that I picked up. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? Kevin, you sent me something on IG. Oh, I don't DM. Is it a DM? Because if you sent it through DMs, I don't DM on Facebook. I don't DM on any of the things. I only have time or energy for the comments. If it's like absolutely important, send it to my email, nikkiblakk@gmail.com. Who doesn't love dogs? I don't want to know people that aren't dog people. I don't trust them. What is going on? I've just been, I added Facebook to the live, Kev. So it's not just Twitch and YouTube now. It's Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And I mean, in all honesty, oh, look, I typoed my little message that I clicked up. In all honesty, it was becoming unfair that I was like kind of ignoring Facebook while I was on Twitch and YouTube all afternoon. On the DM, you're my imaginary friend. I don't read the DMs. I don't even click to open them. Every once in a while, I pop in there and I just see all these DMs. If it's Facebook, they're almost always in response to something that happened in stories, and they're like old, so I have no idea what the story was or what the response was, and it's just like Facebook used to let you have comments on your stories, and then I could go to the story, look at the comments, and be like, oh, yay, and then cool. But no, now they want each story reply to be its own direct message, and I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I really cannot. I can't wait for Kerry King either. That's why I'm flying to freaking LA to check him out. You know, I mean, I'm super pissed that it's going to be forever. Oh, I got to finish this workplace violence program training for the state of California. We got an email to do it on July 1st because I guess it's some new law that went into effect. Oh no, Scott, you can't make it to the mountain? It's such a great lineup on the mountain, like Joan Jett. I'm going to play Joan Jett here pretty soon. And Night Ranger and Vixen and oh yeah, I remember. No, I went through all of them. Right? They had little cute piggy names and stuff. I went through all those packets. I went through all those packets like years ago. You gave them to me ages ago, right? In fact, I just got a whole bunch of which thing do you have to do, Jennifer? I just got a whole bunch of Kinder's like rubs and marinades from my buddy George, who he's the one of the founders of the Third Rail Tailgate that I go to now that we have 49er games again. I should say we have always had 49er games, but now that I am back here and part of the we that has 49er games again, now I'm hanging out with the tailgate crew again because you know, I can get into the games for free. I'm cheap. Plus, I spent all my money on concert tickets. I can't afford football tickets. Those things are expensive. Let's see. You have to do this stupid training. Yeah, it's like workplace violence. I'm all, listen, I read the news, okay? But I do need to, hold on. Which of the following is not a way you can prevent future acts of workplace violence? By reporting direct threats to HR. Look out for severe workplace conflicts. Refer struggling coworkers to the EAP. Let your boss alone. Look out for these things. Oh, geez. These multiple choice tests that are for adults are embarrassing. All right. I'm going to have to talk on the radio here pretty soon, which means I need to figure out what I'm going to say. Did any of them reach out to you maybe for on the LA ones, but didn't know anyone on the Bay Area ones? You mean documentaries for Bay music? I'm not sure what you mean, Robbie. Did any of who reach out to me for documentaries on Bay Area music? Does my band play Vinnie's regularly? I don't have a band. Hey, Charlie. Welcome. I added Facebook today, so it's kind of blowing up, but I don't think you can see it on Twitch because I think you're the only person on Twitch right now. But did I tell you I watched the Metallica? I watched the links you sent me for Metallica at Fortnite, and it was very cool. Oh, yeah, we talked about it. I remember now. The brain fog is terrible. So good to see you, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping by. I can't believe I still thought you were in the Midwest. Like, it's been that long. Also, because Facebook filters people out of my newsfeed. That too, you know. I just found somebody today. I was flipping through memories on Facebook, and I saw a friend of mine commented, and I was like, it was somebody I'd known since high school. And I was like, where the hell's he been? Did he drop off of Facebook? And I clicked on it. No, he's still on Facebook. He posted in May. I just didn't see it, you know? So Facebook is filtering people from my life without my permission. So I'm so happy to see you. Have a good conference call and a good rest of day too. Mwah. AFI had one Metallica Testament. Yeah, no, people don't ask me about Bay Area documentaries. The only documentary I have appeared in is the Y&T documentary. So I don't know what that says about Bay Area bands that don't want to ask me to appear in their documentaries. It's okay. Go Rams. Shut up, PJ. Oh, really? How did his job interview go? Is it someplace cool? Or is he like getting right into the biz? I mean, might be worthwhile to be just waiting for internships, you know? Nah, he wants to make money. I would too if I was him. I remember part of the reason I dropped out of college was because I needed to make money. Oh, cool. I worked at one point I worked at a Giants dugout store. It was actually very chill. And it was funny because they had a ticket outlet there. And they were like, so we're going to have to teach you to sell tickets. And I was like, no, you don't. I worked at Bass. I was actually moonlighting at the, oh, why is the volume off on here? Oh, there we go. I was actually moonlighting at the dugout store while I was working at Bass Tickets in Sacramento. Yeah, so we are on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. And I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for doing that or what, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, of course. Brian is happy because Raiders. And there's a discount, I presume. Oh, it's good to see you, Scott. Yeah, I'm bummed you won't be at the mountain. Sad face. But yeah, I'll take a ton of video from Gatlinburg. It's gonna be amazing. We have such a great lineup this year. I'm stoked. Kev, you did security at A's games? I did security at concerts. I never worked sporting events specifically though. But I did concerts at Oakland Coliseum. Does that count? Thank you. I do seem knowledgeable in general, don't I? But, you know, there's always some dude who's been around longer and has a penis that they would prefer to interview as an authority. Video testing? For that kind of job. Oh, cool. Bobby, you can't hear us on the over the airwaves in Salinas? You don't have the Bone app? You didn't download the Bone app to your phone? That's the easiest way to do it, man. Which Facebook account is live? Oh, it should be the Nikki Blakk account, not the Metal Zone account. For game testing? Oh, snap. I guess that is all remote now, right? I mean, I used to know a ton of people that worked for EA Games back in the day. Hang on a second. I got to do this thing here. No, not that. "1077 The Bone" with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, and I love rock and roll. I'm Nikki Blakk, and I also love heavy metal, which is why I host the Bone Metal Zone, part of our new Saturday night lineup on 1077 The Bone. It kicks off with Sammy's Top Rock Countdown at 7, Bone Breakers, the new music program, at 9, and at 10 o'clock, it's Soundwaves FM, our local band show, and we wrap up Saturdays with the heavy, the Bone Metal Zone. Metal Zone. Ooh, is there a longer song here? Yes, that's what I'm looking for right there. Boston, Bad Company. They're interchangeable, right? Just kidding. All right. Nope. 1077 The Bone in Boston with Don't Look Back. I'm Nikki Blakk, and you want to look forward to about 10 minutes from now when you're going to have a chance to qualify for a trip to Vegas to see the Smashing Pumpkins at the Blue Live Theater at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. It's got your 2-night hotel stay at Fontainebleau, a gift card for travel, some cash for poolside dining, and all kinds of bells and whistles. In fact, what you want to be doing is listening to 1077 The Bone in the 7 a.m., 11 a.m., and 3 p.m. hours for the cue to call. And I'll just tell you right now, that cue to call is about 10 minutes away, so don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Well, Bobby, make sure that you download the 107.7 The Bone app, because if you just type in Bone app, it gets awkward on the App Store. Just FYI. Yeah, and then you can just listen on your phone. It's super easy. Earbuds and all that business. Yeah, I would hope you would have friends in the video game industry by now, Charlie, because you're kind of awesome. I watched some of your shit. But yeah. Everybody wants you to apply through the website now. That's the law, practically. Araya, hi. Can I bring you on your live? I mean, I could, but why? I don't understand. Trip to Vegas, you're in. Charlie. When am I coming back to Vegas? I feel like I've got a Vegas trip scheduled and I just haven't thought about it, but I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend. So all I can think. Are you guys going to Comic-Con? I know you guys went to Comic-Con or am I thinking NAMM? I ran into you at NAMM. Did I ever run into you at Comic-Con? Am I live during metal or pre-taped? I am not live during the Metal Zone, because as much as I love metal, I also love not being at work Saturday nights at 11 o'clock. That's the compromise. Sorry. Did Warrant sound like Boston? Robbie, what are you talking about, brah? Warrant and Boston? Go Google a Warrant song. You're scaring me right now. Oh, thanks, Stevie. I'm glad you're digging it. I'm so far so good, right? I mean, I just started doing this a couple weeks ago, and tis what it is. It was just getting to be so time consuming to like answer all the comments and type all the stuff. And for anyone who doesn't know, I have a really shitty repetitive motion injury. So I just started talking to people. It's so much easier this way, you know, especially because there's all these DMs that I cannot even come close to getting to that I never ever reply. I have like an auto reply on my DMs. It's like, don't DM me, please. Shut up, PJ. You're hilarious. I mean, I am trying to keep Bay Area metal alive, and I am trying to bring together a metal community in the Bay Area. I know we have one, but it seems very fragmented right now, and I would like to focus that community, you know, make sure that everybody knows everybody. You know, we don't need factions of people. We need like a big metal community that can like come together and be cool and hang out and, you know. Do I know what time it is in the Philippines? I do not. Better question. Do I care? No Comic-Con. Aw. It is a lot of people. Yeah, TwitchCon makes sense. No, PJ. There's no, I'm not doing the call now. Araya, hi. Oh, you're welcome. You came across a lot of classic rock in Iran? Nice. I had no idea there was a scene. Stevie, I don't know why you're talking about pickleball. Did I miss something? Robbie, you are definitely drinking if you think that Brad Delp from Boston sounds like Janie Lane from Warrant. But they're both dead. If that's what you're talking about, they have that in common. Now you live in Canada and our app sucks. Well, it could have something to do with the cross borders. Because you shifted to metal, dying fetus, God forbid. You know, I was about to program God forbid into the metal zone this week. And then I was like, should I? Should I not? Should I not? Should I? I have to check into that and see if I can do it. I heard myself playing pickleball. I've never played pickleball in my life. I like pickles, not balls. I don't know what to tell you, bruh. Did you hear? Does Shasta play pickleball? A lot of times people hear Shasta say something and they think it's me and vice versa. Even though we don't sound anything alike. We're kind of yin and yang. Like she's the happy sunshine person who's always very positive, and I'm the one who's like, I'm the old jaded angry person. But other than that, we're like identical. Charlie, you have all the best emojis. I love it. Let's see. Araya, is it Araya? Am I saying that right? Like as in Tom Araya? Is that how you prefer to be addressed? Thank you. You remember me interviewing Forbidden? I don't remember me interviewing Forbidden. No, I guess so, huh? I talked to Craig. Did I interview Matt? I remember talking to Craig. I remember talking to Gene. But I don't think Gene was in Forbidden when I did. Or maybe he was. That was a long time ago. And I remember when I did the interview with Gene, I remember I was flying back from like NAMM or something and I was hungover and exhausted. Yes. It's a rebirth. Forbidden is not back together. They have rebirthed. And then Steve has left. Yes. It's no bother. I do have to record a cue to call, and I'm going to have to mute this. Oh, and I got to finish this test. Because past violent behavior is an indicator of potential future violence, background checks are an important part of hiring. I don't think that's necessary. Oh, they are. Background checks are an important part of hiring. I feel like that's a bit much. I'm not into that intrusive level of background checking, even though I get background checked like all the time. I've missed one question now. I wonder what happens if I miss two. Will I fail the test and have to watch that whole stupid video again? Oh, it was exhausting. All right. I'm gonna mute while I record this cue to call for a second because I don't want you guys to get confused. Yeah. I did. I went to their rehearsal. I went to a Forbidden rehearsal. Was it in Oakland? I have some recollection of going to the Shark whatever studios in Oakland and seeing Craig there, but I can't remember why. 2010. Oh, Robbie, it's no bother. I just am trying to like, do several things at once. But honestly, it's better for me to have like questions to answer than it is for me to just randomly start talking about myself, right? Where are the music hangouts these days? Stone, the Omni, One Step, Terminator. God, I miss Terminator. That was the perfect club. Well, now I guess it's Vinny's DNA Lounge. Where's my concert calendar? Check. Oh, you know what? Just oh, you're on YouTube. Robbie, are you on Facebook? Because I have a Facebook page. It's called Nikki Blakk's Metal Zone. And pinned to the top of that page is a concert calendar. And I'm trying as best I can to keep it very well updated with like all the Bay Area shows, including the smaller club level shows, which are the better hangouts, right? So yeah, check that out. It's better than asking me off the top of my head on account of I have a shit memory. As evidenced by Araya remembering me doing an interview with Forbidden that I have completely forgotten about. I'm going to have to look that shit up. I did go to Ruthie's once, but it was Kesha's by then. And I saw Sacrilege. Somebody came up with a picture from that show after years and years. Because you can imagine how much shit I took being like a woman in the metal scene and then trying to have my own metal show on radio. Everybody's like, you're not metal. And, especially when I took over for Billy Steele, there was a lot of flack, the name 3 songs bullshit that women have to deal with every time. And then all of a sudden, I want to say it was like Ron Quintana found a picture. And he was like, is that a young Nikki Blakk at Ruthie's? And I was like, oh my God, proof, fucking proof. I was there, but to be fair, it was not Ruthie's at the time, it was Kesha's. But yeah. Ruthie's is a bookstore now, right? Or like a church or something. Every once in a while, somebody will go down there and be like, hey, this used to be Ruthie's. And it's not anymore. It's garbage. Let's see. Yeah, we're coming up on caller 9, PJ. You just got a little while to go. Did I see Trump get shot? No. I saw Trump's earlobe get nicked. Okay, Charlie, good to see you. You know where I'll be. You want to hear Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf? Dude, you already got to hear Rush. Like, you don't get to pick all the songs. Yeah, I remember Cat Club. Fat City, wasn't that for like 2 minutes? I mean, if you're gonna go there, I would say Paradise Lounge before I would say Fat City. But Slim's is dead and DNA's still there. Bottom of the Hill is still there. Oh, hold on. Which of the following is not a sector at high risk of workplace violence? Workers who exchange money with the public. Those who work late at night or early in the morning. People working in office jobs. Those working in high crime areas. I'm going to say it's people working in office jobs. Awesome. I got it. Ah, Jesus. I thought that was the last question. No, there's more. Workplace violence only happens between fellow employees, not the employees and customers. Well, that's not true. I scored 80%. I got a B-. That's my whole life in a nutshell. Don't do the homework. Barely pay attention to the course material. Skate through with a B. Hi, it's the Bone. Hello. Hello. This is the part where you speak. Last chance. Bye-bye. All right. Speaking of Metal Zone, at some point, I have got to finish that. Well, working at night and in the early morning is just one of a couple of like correlative facts with workplace violence. And who knows? I mean, they took a bunch of statistics and tried to make them predictive factors, but I just don't see them doing anything predictive about workplace violence, except for places where there's always going to be workplace violence, like Walmart. But that's just America, right? Let's see. Okay. Nobody's commenting, so I can flip through and see what concert calendar. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, that's playlists. Okay. So shows. Most of the metal shows are happening at the DNA Lounge, the Regency Ballroom, the UC Theater. UC Theater just picked up Cornerstone and Ivy Room, and it looks like they are. It looks like they're booking a lot of metal at Cornerstone, and a lot of punk at the Ivy Room. Great American Music Hall has like one metal show every quarter, and I'm not sure why, because they don't seem too into promoting it. They just seem to book it every once in a while. I tried to reach out to them and ask, and they ignored me. So, meh. That's the most of it. Oh, something called the Stay Gold Deli in Oakland seems to be putting on shows. And let's see, something called the Beat Shop in San Jose, the Blue Lagoon in Santa Clara. Eli's Mile High Club in Oakland has busted out a couple of really good metal bills as well. They had Woman of War, which is apparently a feminist Man-O-War cover band, which I think is a fucking amazing concept. Did I say the Stay Gold Deli in Oakland? They've been having some stuff. The Parkside is still going. I don't notice as many shows there as I used to, though. But yeah, you can go to Nikki Blakk's Metal Zone on Facebook, and that will have the majority of all the shows that I have been able to find that are happening. Yeah. PJ, no one is harassing you. They are actually responding to your harassment. Well, the Baltic Kiss in Richmond had shows. I don't know if they're still having shows. I haven't heard of anything being there for a minute. And then the Omni, as far as I know, they're working on opening the Omni, but I'll believe that when I see it. You know, I've been hearing grumblings about the Omni reopening for years now. But you know, they claim to be closer than ever, so prove me wrong. Lisa, hey, how you feeling? How's the vid? Maritime Hall does not, well, Maritime Hall, the building exists, but Maritime Hall as a place where you are allowed to hold public events does not. The Maritime Society decided to take it back. And that's why there haven't been any shows there for like 15 years or 20 years or whatever it's been. God, it's been almost 20 years, I think. Didn't we lose the Maritime Hall in like 04, 05, something like that? Yeah. I mean, somebody get a hold of Jimmy Arsenault because supposedly he's reopening the Omni, and I haven't heard anything. Love you, Lisa. Love you long time. Well, Charlie, the Pound is basically the DNA Lounge now, right? Because SIP, who owned the Pound, is booking the DNA. So time officially does fly after your 40s, dude. Wait till your 50s when time is flying and you can't remember any of it. Trust me, it's fucking weird. You never got to go to DNA? Oh man, DNA is awesome. I mean, I'm biased, but yeah. Plus, there's pizza. Whoop. Now is your chance to qualify for a trip to Vegas with 2 tickets to see the Smashing Pumpkins at Blue Live Theater at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. It's contest time. Yeah, I think you would dig DNA. All right. Let's see. So here's what I do. I record the cue to call, and then the cue to call happens in my studio about 10 seconds before it happens on the radio. It happens on the radio about 10 or 20 seconds before it happens on the stream. And then I think there's maybe even a little additional delay on the app. So after the cue to call happens, I wait like a minute before I take a winner. Right? Time work. I see what you did there, Charlie. Oh, you're right. 420 Floyd is coming up. Thanks, Justin. PJ should have said something. Unofficial intern my ass. All right. Well, I got to do the contest and then the Pink Floyd, but you're right. Uh-oh. Do I have a commercial coming up? I do. All right. I got to do a few things here, folks. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 1. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 2. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 3. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 4. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 5. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 6. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 7. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 8. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 9. Sorry, dude. So close. Yeah, take care, man. Thank you. Cheers. There you go, PJ. I don't know why you like the caller 9 so much, but it's all you, bro. All right, where were we? Oh, caller 10. Let's see. Okay. Hi, it's Simone. Who's this?
This is Peter. How you doing?
Hey, Peter. I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. You told me to stay by my phone the other day, and today I was there.
Well, apparently I give really good advice, Peter. What's your last name? You are. What's your last name, Peter?
Thank you. 1077, the phone's the best.
I like to think it is.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Nikki.
No problem. What's your last name, Peter?
They're the first band. I went and saw them then. It was great.
When the Fillmore opened what?
Well, the Fillmore in San Francisco had a seismic restructuring. They closed it down for a while. And so when they reopened it.
Actually, it was a fire. It wasn't seismic.
Because of the fire?
Yeah, there was a fire in the restaurant downstairs that forced the closure.
Oh. Well, I got it wrong then.
And I worked there.
Oh, did you? Oh.
I still do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I've never. I can't remember the last time I had only one job.
Well, I'm kind of right there with you. You got to do a lot when it's an alternative lifestyle. In my case.
All right.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, and you have a wonderful
You got it,
day.
Peter. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. Bye now.
Cheers. Okay. No Pink Floyd today. I'm gonna have to add one. Go figure. All right, let's see. Who wants to pick a Pink Floyd song? Just kidding. There's a list. There we go. Oh, no, no. Let's go there. Work stuff. The caller 9s have been nicer lately. 13 should be the lucky caller. I don't make the rules, buddy. I don't make the rules. And trust me, you cannot break them around here. It's scary. Singing along with Bad Company. Nice. Sorry, dude. You're caller 9. Okay, kid trying this platform. Oh, Robbie, you bounced over to Facebook? Like, why? Oh, so you could see the other comments or what? The wall, shine on. Are we only classic rock? Oh, yeah, the Bone is classic rock. Yeah. It's the specialty shows that we do on Saturday night where we break the format. That's why we have the Sammy's Top Rock Countdown, the new music program, and the Bone Breakers, and then the local band program, that Soundwaves FM, and then my show, the Bone Metal Zone, on Saturdays. Because it's a break from programming, which we like to think is kind of cool. I mean, trust me, freeform, locally programmed radio is not a thing in this country anymore. So to have any of it is kind of amazing. Okay, there's that. And then, oh. 03714. Sorry, I got to rebuild some things here for the music log. Come on. There we go. All right. Now everything's almost where it's supposed to be, except for that Rolling Stone song is going to have to move. Most stuff. Okay. You can go there. And, oh. Turns out we had Learning to Fly, and I just didn't see it. I'm going to have to move it down here for something else. Well, we'll figure that out later. Okay. Checking all, to see the better platform. Yeah, well, let me know. Let me know which platform you think works best, because I don't have to be on all of them all the time. In fact, I might not want to. I got to do a commercial here. Oh, you know what? Do I have time to get rid of that song? I do. There we go. Okay. You guys don't want to hear me do a commercial, do you? You know what? Streaming didn't kill radio. Radio killed itself. And if you want to hear that lecture, I will give it. But give me a second. Shadoobie. My weekend was very chill. Ow! Way more chill than closing my hand in a binder. Ow! Fuck. That was unpleasant. What did I do this weekend? I had brunch at the taqueria. That was awesome. And then I went and helped my mom with some stuff. And then I did not go out to Vinny's like I was gonna. I feel bad too because baby Huey texted me at like 8:30 and I was like, brah, I'm still in my PJs because I was watching the news and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really annoying. So I made drinks. I made like espresso martinis and they were delightful. But I was like, I really shouldn't drive now. And then I was like, and I'm tired. So I put on my jammies and I chilled. And what did I started watching. I cleared out the DVR basically. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this one. Your 420 Floyd is sponsored by UA Local 38 Plumbers and Pipefitters Union in San Francisco, Marin, Sonoma, Mendocino, and Lake counties. Learn more at ualocal38.org. Okay. Excellent timing. If you're new here, I have a thing where everything needs to be rigidly timed because I'm obsessive about it. Oh, like this is not going to work. Hold on. That's going to be fine, but this right here. Nope. Which Aerosmith song is the most overplayed? Because I get to delete one of them today. Well, maybe I should keep the Aerosmith and delete the Eddie Money. I got 2 Eddie Money songs. Who needs multiple monies? I don't think anybody does. Oh, but you know what? I might not be deleting that one either. Running a little late there. Well, I definitely have too much Mellencamp, so he's done. I don't think I need more than 1 Mellencamp a day. All right, where were we? In the spirit of what's happening in this country called the USA, Nikki Blakk, what is one on-stage meltdown I can think of? Recently read an article that shared Robert Trujillo's experience. He remembers the time that a sandwich was thrown on stage during a live performance and he ended up jumping off stage to find that guy. Susie Sue had like a full-on meltdown at the Warfield, and this was like right when she had just started having some vocal issues, probably because of age. And I talked to her about it because I was there when it happened. I mean, I was working the show backstage, and it wasn't my first show working with her, so she was very cool to me. But she basically was having vocal issues, and she walked out on stage and it was really cold on the stage. She thought it would be hot because the show was sold out and that her vocal cords would warm up on their own. She didn't do a warm up. She also doesn't sleep on the bus, and the way that they routed the tour was to save money, and saving money means not getting her hotel room. And they had done LA the night before, and so they'd been up partying. She hadn't had any hotel rooms for a couple of days, and then they did LA, so they were up all night partying in LA, and she was sleeping like shit. And then she was not only tired, but she was having vocal problems. And when she went out on stage, she started having really bad vocal problems because her cords weren't warmed up. Because even though it was cold at sound check, they never looked up to realize that the stage at the Warfield has, 4 stories straight up of a flue that basically takes all the hot air straight up and away from the stage. And Anyway, she had a total meltdown about it. She was like, fuck this. I can't play. I can't sing. We're not going to be able to do this. Cancel the show. She's slamming doors and freaking out and yelling at everybody. They calmed her down. They got her back on stage and she was like, no. And she came back off stage and was like, fuck this. During that time, we shut everything down. We closed all the doors, closed all the windows. We turned off the air. We did everything we could to like warm everything up as much as we could. And then they talked her into coming back on one more time where she was like wrapped up in her bathrobe with like towels around her neck and stuff. And then she like finished and then she started singing and it was warmer and she was warmer and it was fucking hot in there. And then she got her voice back and then she played the rest of the show. But that's my favorite meltdown because I love her. Afterwards, she popped a champagne. And then I helped her wash her. Well, I didn't help her. I went with her to show her where she could wash out her knickers. I should have a cue to call contest. Give clues rather than cues, and the winner gets the cue 10 minutes before. Well, Robbie, you've been around long enough to hear how like people are just not paying attention. Could you imagine if we made the contest that difficult? No one would ever win. It would be ridiculous. Up all night, sleep all day. Sammy was full of shit. Yeah. Living on the Edge. We literally do not play Living on the Edge at all, ever. I think it might be like in a deep reserve account where I've played it like once or twice. Keep calm and rock on. Nap roulette. We all need assistance, PJ. Every single one of us could use an assistant. All right. Oh, whoa. Huh. Oh, well. Okay. I was getting nervous because I thought 420 Floyd was going to be over before 420, but no. It just starts a minute before 420, which I'm okay with. It's the commercials that have to air on time. Okay. I got to do a thing for the boss now because she just texted a little bit ago. Got to give away those Pat Benatar tickets. Which I forgot to write down on here. Okay. This is how we make sure that the music and the commercials happen at the same time. All right. Dunsies. Now I need to print. Tomorrow is Tuesday the 16th. Yes. When I first started doing this, I would accidentally print the wrong day and then leave it and not even look at it. And L&T would come in and be like, this isn't today. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay. Sorry, somebody else has the vid that I was not prepared for having the vid, and I feel bad now that they're sick. COVID is going around again, dude. People need to stop licking doorknobs. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, at least I did my violence in the workplace training, so that's done. And I got to let the boss know that I did the thing. Okay. Where was I? That would be entertainment for DJs. You know, I got to be honest, many times I have wanted to do a scavenger hunt promotion, and every time I've been shot down with it. And now I get it, because they're really hard to do, and people are already so bad at just the most basic of call-in contests that I don't want to make it any more complicated than I have to. Work my magic. What am I working magic on? Do I get to do this from my home? No, but I would like to someday soon. That's my goal. It's my goal to get my home studio up and running so that I can do this from home, because it's totally doable. They learned that during the pandemic. It just takes somebody approving it. What did you have also, Charlie? Okay, Kev, I just got your pictures on email, but I don't understand why you're emailing me pictures of laminates from Fear Festival. I am confused by that, because I was there. It is 420. I am not allowed to put the music on the broadcast on the live stream. So I've been keeping the music off, because every time I live stream, I get some kind of a ding from somebody and I just don't feel like answering it. And I'm also a little afraid that eventually if I keep getting dinged, YouTube might get mad at me and I can't afford to piss YouTube off anytime soon. Or ever, really. Oh, violence. Yeah. It is a California thing. Yeah. The violence in the workplace seminar everyone has to do because of some new California law that went into effect July 1st. And the whole training is basically the same thing we all do since 9/11 at airports. It's just now your workplace is an airport. If you see something, say something. Don't get involved, report to security, blah, 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 blah. Our cue to call folks more on point evenings. You would think the days are tougher because work and traffic, et cetera, way more distractions. I don't know because I'm only on in the afternoons. So do I smoke weed? You know what? I would if I could, but I can't afford the calories. I'm a terrible stoner. I get about as high in one hit as most people do in one joint. And I didn't know that when I was a kid. So I used to just take a hit with everybody else and try to keep up with them because I thought it was like that's what you were supposed to do. And then I would get way too high. I remember one time I literally passed out on my doorstep. And then I woke up and nobody was around. So, because it was like I was a latchkey kid. It was like an after school thing. And then I went in and I was like, I'm so hungry. I just started eating peanut butter out of the jar and I have never changed that. So if I get high now, I will just eat peanut butter out of the jar. And it doesn't matter if I get high and go to bed. I will wake up in the middle of the night and I will sleepwalk into the kitchen and eat peanut butter out of the jar. And then I will do it multiple times and I'll wake up in the morning and there'll be like 3 or 4 spoons with little bits of peanut butter still left on them next on the bedside table. So I could get high, but I don't because it ends badly. I'm down with the mushrooms though. I super like some shrooms. You just found them and you thought you lost those. Oh, yeah, that would have been super, super sad. I have a couple of things like that. Like my first Metallica show at the Cow Palace in San Francisco in 1988. I had a program with backstage passes in it and autographs. Can't find it. I know exactly where I left it in my room at my mom's house. And same thing with the shirt that I bought at that show. I have like a jersey style, the baseball jersey style shirt with the big pus head graphics on it of Doris. And I have a picture of myself wearing the shirt, but that shirt and that program disappeared. And I'm not saying that somebody I'm related to might have stolen it, but somebody I'm related to might have stolen it because it disappeared before I moved out of my mom's house. You had a coworker throw a chair at you on your birthday? Worst present ever. Jesus. I mean, I've had workplace violence, but I also have worked in concerts, so it happens. Although I don't think anybody's ever really hit me, now that I think about it. Yeah, so there's apparently a diet weed, and I have made a note. I have a note of what it's somebody told me what the strain is called, but I haven't found it yet. I got to find somebody that carries it. Where did I make those notes? It's on my to-do list. Terpene humulene. Terpene humulene is apparently the strain of diet weed that is supposed to get you high, but not give you the munchies or give you like a diminished munchies, I guess. So yeah, so I stick to mushrooms because it's a nice mellow buzz. It's like an anti-anxiety buzz, mushrooms. You were in a meeting and 3 other people were there? Wow. Yeah, I would have taken the rest of the day off too. I'd have been like, somebody's paying me for this. I mean, I did get mugged after work one time, so I guess that would be considered workplace violence. Because I was in my friend's car who was like working with me and her car was warming up. And as the boss, I was sitting in the car with her while it warmed up so she'd be safe. only to have this guy throw a closet dowling around my neck and kidnap us and mug us and steal money from us and tie us up and leave us in a ditch. That was super cool. I guess that's workplace violence, technically. Yeah, back of a warehouse. That was a crazy story, dude. Yeah, it sucked. It really sucked. I didn't even realize I had PTSD from it, because I was like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Fuck you. I'm fine. But then, there was a lot of shit that was like still happening, and it just seeped out slowly over the years. So now I'm fine, mostly. 1988, the Dodgers beat the A's. Dude, really? Do you feel that's what made 1988 interesting? All right, let's see. Where were we? I have work stuff. Oh, they've got my recorded commercial back to back. Oh, I've got 2 recorded commercials in this stop set, and one of them happens right after I do a live break. Nobody wants to hear me talk that much. At least not about commercial stuff. I should do the Pat Benatar tickets this hour, huh? Why not? Where's the details on that? There we go. Mm. 1077 The Bone and Candlebox with Far Behind. I'm Nikki Blakk, and Candlebox has the dubious honor of being the second to last band to ever play at the Stone in San Francisco. I was at that show with like 17 other people, so I could kind of see why they closed. And you know what? If you stick around, I have got a pair of tickets to see Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. I keep saying Gerardo, but it's Giraldo. Let's do that again. 1077 The Bone and Candlebox with Far Behind. I'm Nikki Blakk, and Candlebox has the dubious honor of being the second to last band to play at the Stone in San Francisco. I was there with like 17 other people, so I could kind of see why they closed. If you're here in just about 10 minutes, I'll be giving away a pair of tickets to see Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo at the San Jose Civic on August 10th. Those tickets are on sale now at livenation.com, but if you're here in 10 minutes, you just might win them on 107. So close. I choked on my own spit. Yeah, that happens. And I know this. Here's the question that's going to come up, right? For people who are like, I thought you used to do this live. I did. We all did. But now that I have the opportunity to like record it ahead of time and like make those little mistakes and then eradicate them, I kind of like to. I don't have to, but I kind of like to, because like I could have just like said it again or stumbled through it, but I don't have to. I could just do it again and make it right. So why wouldn't I? We have the technology. I don't have to just stop the system, talk, and start the system again. I can work within the system. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? What's my favorite TV show from the 70s? I don't know. Probably Dukes of Hazzard. Do I remember the Stone on University in Berkeley? You mean the Keystone? No. I was too young for the Keystone. I remember the Keystone in Palo Alto when it became the Edge. I saw Primus there. Oh, Robbie, you know these comments are public, right? I'm just saying. People can see what you say. 1077 The Bone and Candlebox with Far Behind. I'm Nikki Blakk, and if wait. Oh no, okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought I was past it. Like I missed it. 1077 The Bone and Candlebox with Far Behind. I'm Nikki Blakk, and Candlebox has the dubious honor of being the second to last band to play at the Stone in San Francisco. I was there with like 17 other people, so it was kind of no surprise that they closed. The very last band, that was Winger. Hey, if you stick around for just about 10 more minutes, you're going to have a chance to win a pair of tickets to see Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo at the San Jose Civic on August 10th. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com, but if you can hang out for 10 minutes, you might just win them on 1077 The Bone. Oh, what? Okay, so I was like 4.5 minutes over, and now in the exact same spot, I'm 3.5 minutes short. This is why I'm constantly obsessively moving the songs around. When did the Stone close? Let's see. Must have been like 94-ish, because I think that's when I saw that Candlebox show. 93, 94, something like that was when the Stone closed. Your aunt worked at the Stone? How cool would that be? Because it was an all ages club, right? So you just had to like buy drink tickets or whatever. Could go to anything. I love Star Trek too, but I'm more of a next generation girl, not an OG. I mean, I'm not mad at the OG. I liked it, but once next gen hit, that was my jam. Oh, you were like little. Ooh, she worked for Bill? But Bill didn't have anything to do with the Stone, did he? No. It is a bit like music Tetris. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of simple math. Work the system. Don't let it work you. I got to work within the system. So we're both getting worked over. Stone was 21, Omni all ages? Nope, Stone was all ages. I was going to the Stone when I was a teenager, man. You just had to buy drink tickets. I think the Stone and the Omni had the same system, all ages, but drink ticket purchases were required, and it was the one step beyond that was 21 and over. PJ would know. PJ's the dude who remembers all things one step beyond. Dude, you met Keanu Reeves when you were a kid? Oh, yeah. Send me that picture. I can't wait to see that, dude. That sounds awesome. All right. I'm going to mute while I record this cue to call because I don't want to confuse anybody. Okay. I got to go get some shit off the printer. Yep. Drink tickets. The bane of my existence. They were like $3. And $3 back when the bridge toll was like 40 cents was a big deal. Especially it was like, you're paying $12 for a ticket, 15 if you're under 21. All right, I got to go to the printer. I'll be right back. BRB. is still too bright, huh? That's better. Burp. Thanks, Justin. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? Hey, Carl. Thanks for swinging into my live on Facebook. This is the first time I've done this on Facebook. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it like overkill if I like drop in on Facebook Live every day while I'm on the air? I've been doing that on Twitch and YouTube lately, and it's been fun, you know? I mean, it's not like I don't have enough to do at work. I do, but also I can talk at the same time. And I figure it's an easy way for people to have a chat. Right? Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's because this is the first time I've done this on Facebook that the Facebook has been more responsive, but I don't know. Maybe the algorithm's just being nice to me. Well, I mean, at this point, I think I'm going to do it every day. I mean, every weekday that I'm on the air, you know. As long as I can do both jobs at the same time, I'm like, why not, right? Hey, Johnny. Found it? Found which? Found the Twitch? Oh, is the Twitch the better platform? Is that what you're saying? Did you try all the platforms and this is the one you like better? Oh, no, this is you up here saying you couldn't find the Twitch feed, but now you have found it. Okay. Yeah, the Twitch is, some bitch out there named Nikki Blakk has like locked down all my socials before I could get a hold of them. And the bitch doesn't even use them. She just locked them down and then went away. I remember when I used to DM her on Instagram and be like, please give me this account. But no. So now it's like Nikki Blakk Official on Facebook and Twitch. And it's Nikki Blakk on YouTube and Twitter. And it's Nikki Blakk 666 on Instagram and TikTok. And I just don't have any way around that. You have thousands and thousands of people on Facebook and nobody sees your videos because you multi-stream them. What does the multi-stream have to do with why nobody sees them? And Johnny, as somebody who just went through all the platforms at once, which one is best? Because you're not streaming from, I'm streaming from a third party. I'm on StreamYard, which is definitely a third party login. What are you streaming from? Now I'm 2.5 minutes early. Really? I was 3.5 minutes early before I went to the printer. Now it's 2.5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're streaming the same way. But as a person who just went, so as somebody who just went through and like tried to watch this live stream on Twitch and on YouTube and on Facebook, you feel like YouTube was the easiest one for like stream level and lack of latency and I'm on fire. No, I just have I just have like a big light behind me. Twitch is great because the comments are real time, whereas other platform comments are delayed. You know, that's funny because Twitch is the only platform I've had so far that holds comments back. And I'm not looking at the Twitch feed. I'm looking at the StreamYard feed. So somebody on Twitch has to let me know if their comment got muted by Twitch, because it's really I guess, well, people playing video games, I could see it getting really heated. So Twitch has like a bot that I think looks for hate speech. So anytime somebody says bitch, it automatically like flags that comment and then tells them they can't say it. And then I can review it and allow the comment to proceed, but I don't get a notification of it because anyway, it's a thing. Oh, cool. All right. I'll just keep doing this, man. Until somebody tells me I can't. And then I won't. All right. Smashing Pumpkins. And then what's the other thing? PJ went away. He went to go take a nap. He's not even here to help me like finish Metal Zone, huh? Worst intern ever. Oh. Twitch is for the youngsters. You know, I haven't really had that many people on Twitch, but of the people who are on Twitch, it's been about half and half. But to be fair, the people who found me on Twitch, I think, are finding me through Facebook. You know, they're like, oh shit, you on Twitch? I'm on Twitch. And then they go onto Twitch to find me, like Johnny just did. Oh, right. Okay. Hold on. This is tomorrow's music. And I find that if I make notes on the music log, I don't forget to do things that are important. I should rephrase that. I forget less to do things that are important. Wait, did I just put that on the wrong spot? God dang it. Wrong spot. Not supposed to go here. I used to have the ability to move the commercials around a little bit. So the commercials would be like, anytime between 2 and 7, do these commercials. And I could make it like flow better with the show instead of me having to like do these commercials at specific times when I might have already just done a commercial or when I might have just done a contest, you know, kind of thing. But nope, now they're like, this commercial has to be done between 4:30 and 5. And I'm like, well, that doesn't leave me a lot of options. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I could just put things in the right place, that would make it so much easier. You're back on YouTube. Okay. Can I play Black Sabbath? No, you already got a song today. On Metal Zone, Mob Rules, maybe. I already pretty much put most of the Metal Zone together, so I don't have a lot of space left in it, but I guess that is only a 3.5-minute song. So I'll have a look and see if there's any room for me to add another song. It is almost contest time again. Right. Okay. Remember how I was all 420 Floyd is starting at 419 and I'm okay with that? Nope, it started at 418. I don't know what to do with this system. Changing something by like 2 to 3 minutes is a lot when it comes to radio timing. Oh, this is the 411. This is the 418. Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork. I mean, I have to oh, I have a commercial coming up too. Huh. Sorry, the time just changed again by like 40 seconds, you know? Super irritating. All right. Okay. All right. That was the cue to call for Pat Benatar tickets. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So I don't have to listen to the songs while I play them. Yeah, no, I don't. I could if I wanted to, but then it would screw up the live stream. But I don't have to. I mean, I'm basically looking at this. So I know what's happening all the time. I mean, I like to listen to the music, but sometimes I might mute you guys if there's a song I want to hear. All right, here we go. Let's see. No PJ, huh? Sorry, bruh. He's going to miss it. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 1. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 2. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 3. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 4. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 5. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 6. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 7. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 8. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 9. Sorry, dude. So close. I know. I'll be doing it all week. Good luck tomorrow. All right. Take care. Aww. All right. Let's see. Hi, it's the Bone. Who's this?
This is Steve Salcedo.
Hey, Steve. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I was caller 5 a second ago.
Oh, funny how that works, huh? Steve, have you won anything from the Bone in the last 30 days?
No.
No?
No, but I did win some Santana tickets a few months back.
Oh, why are you still trying to win stuff, man? Why can't you let other kids have a chance?
Well, this is that Benatar.
All right. Congratulations, man. You are caller 10. 1 sec. You're welcome, Steve. Cheers, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, PJ. You tell PJ. He missed it. I waited as long as I could. And number 9 was a really good one, too. Totally missed it. Have fun. Kick some ass. Game on. Love you, Charlie. Dan, yes, you are here. Greetings to you too, sir. Oh, was that at the San Jose Civic where Bill Burr and Dean Del Rey were? I thought they were at the San Jose Arena. I thought it was like the big one. I guess you can watch in replay now. Who knows? Jesus, PJ, you know what you could do? You could do a whole fucking highlight reel of caller 9s. That's what a good intern would do. You could caller 9 all day long. Do I think the world's record for largest rock concert will ever be surpassed? Don't the Rolling Stones hold the record? I don't know. You'd have to qualify that record, Jacob, because Madonna just played for like 500,000 people or some shit in Rio, right? In Rio de Janeiro. I mean, if you would have asked me if I thought Madonna would have a free concert on the beach in Rio for 700,000 people or whatever it was, I would have said no, because that seemed like a stupid thing to do, but go figure. I've seen Dean Del Rey stand up. I've seen him open for Metallica. I've seen him at the Punchline. I think that's about it, though. I've seen him at the Punchline a couple of times. Oh, I saw Dean Del Rey in Vegas once. That was random. I just happened to be in Vegas, and he posted something that he was performing in Vegas, and I was like, dude, what? You in Vegas? Holla. And he was like, yeah, I'll put you on the list. So I look tired. Thanks. Part of that might be this lighting. I, too, have worked a Rolling Stones concert. Actually, I've worked a couple Rolling Stones concerts. I did 02 and 05, I think. It was one was Oracle Park, which was Pac-Bell Park at the time, and the other one was at the San Jose Arena. You overdosed on dried sugar mangoes. I don't think you can overdose on those, but I think you can have an unpleasant post-digestive experience from eating too many. Drink a lot of water, bro. A lot of water. Levi's, no. I only worked Levi's Stadium once, and it was one of those first shows that they ever had. It was like Jason Aldean or something like that, and it was a fucking nightmare, and I said I would never work there again, and I didn't, because it was a fucking nightmare. In fact, I actually said I would never go to Levi's Stadium again, and I did not until this year, when the Niners, this last year, when we got Niners, when I came back to the station and the Niners had moved to Levi, and then I went back. But I feel like boycotting for 10 years was a pretty good run. Pretty good run. And now I only go to Niner games, and I kind of only go with my tailgate group, because my buddy George lives right by me. So I basically roll my ass to his house at the butt crack of dawn, and then he drives in and out, and he's like militant with how like he gets into the parking lot, and then they get in early, and then they set up this massive tailgate. It's like they get in early and they tailgate. They do like a coffee tailgate, and then they open the parking lot, and then they set up the main tailgate. And then after that, we go into the game, and then I come back out, and he's got this way of getting like right onto the freeway post game. So it works out pretty well. But if I had to go down to Levi by myself, that's the main reason I'm not planning on going to the Stone show on Wednesday, unless somebody pops up with a free ticket or something, because getting in and out of there is going to be a nightmare. I'll get off work here at 7. Maybe I could tick out a little early, but not much. And then I'd have to drive to San Jose in traffic, and then getting in and out of the stadium. Like, I don't even know how I would do it. I would probably have to park someplace off-site and then drive and then Uber in, and then I would have to probably walk a mile to catch an Uber to get out. Was Dean in Vegas over the weekend? Oh, good on him. I wasn't. I stayed home this weekend. I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend, so last weekend I needed to relax. Plus, I did a lot of yard work. Oh, I have a commercial. 1 second. See my giant pile of weeds that I pulled this weekend? That's not even all of them. I ached so bad last night. I had trouble sleeping at first, but I was really fucking tired, so I still went to sleep. But yeah. Have fun at the gym, PJ. Drink lots of water. You saw the Rolling Stones at Candlestick in 1981? In 1981, I was 8. No one would take me to see the Rolling Stones. I think that's unfair. You guys don't want to hear me do a commercial, do you? Started right on 5 o'clock at the legal. Yeah. You got to be a DJ for a day with the Eagle? Did they pay you? Because they should. It's a job. That's the problem, right? This is what's happening to media in the world right now, is like, they're like, why should we pay you when people will do your job for free? Why should we pay you when there's an algorithm out there that will do exactly what you do for free? Why should we pay you when we can get an AI version that's better than you are? Yeah. Don't do shit for free that people get paid to do. I'm just saying. All right. What do these motherfuckers want? They probably think they're still winning tickets. Hi, it's the Bone.
Hello, Nikki.
Yeah, what's happening?
You're winning tickets?
The tickets I gave away 15 minutes ago? No.
Oh, no.
You know better than that. You know I'm fast.
I know you are.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it does not take me that long to answer 10 calls.
Is there any more? I mean, you're not anymore. Is that the end of it?
All week long.
All week long?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Good. Well, maybe I'll catch you next time.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel.
11 and 3?
No, I'm on from 2 to 7.
Okay, 2 to 7. And what, anybody else doing it away? Yeah.
Nope. I'm the only one who's got them.
Man, you're the best.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, I love listening to you. Okay, 2 to 3, huh?
What? No, tomorrow I'm on the air from 2 to 7, and I will be giving away those tickets probably in the 4 o'clock hour.
All right, thank you.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, good. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Today's Monday. It fucking feels like Wednesday already. Like, I feel like I've been here for 2 days. A fantasy camp thing. I'm glad you had fun. I mean, I get it. You know, just be careful out there. Just imagine if a bunch of people decided they wanted to do your job because it's so fun. Oh my God, I forgot about the Deadpool with all the people who died this weekend. What happened on the morning show? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess Lamont had Dr. Ruth and Tonelli had Shannon Doherty. Damn, Lamont and Tonelli are killing it on the Deadpool. Pardon the pun. That was not intentional. Jesus, Tonelli is like way out in front. Tonelli's at 275 in points because they assign points to the people for whatever reason. I don't know how that works. So Tonelli's got 275 points. Lamont has 125 points. Huey has 35 and Shasta has 0. You know why? Because Shasta only picks people who deserve to die, and no one who deserves to die has been dying lately. Sorry. How do I feel about rock stars having kids past the age of 70? The same way I feel about anyone having kids past the age of 70. Why? I mean, why? I mean, I fail to see why anybody would want that, but here we are. How do I have Freebird? And I'm still early on that hour. Come here, Freebird. You're going to come here. And then Don Henley's going to come down here because that's going to make more sense. All right. Yeah, okay. But then do I really, really need Eddie money? Do I? Not when I got the Ramones. And the Immigrant Song. Let's do Immigrant Song. There. And then Free Ride can come up there. Oh, still about a minute over. Okay, hold on. Hold the effing phone. Let's see. Can I put Zeppelin that close? Oh yeah, I've hardly had any Zeppelin today, so let's do that. Oh, well, that's why. Oh, I guess I can leave that there. Well, that's all like right on time. Excellent. There we go. Yeah, Shelley Duvall was I mean, not a surprise. I know she'd been in bad health and she'd had a rough go of it. When I heard how Stanley Kubrick treated her on the set of The Shining, I was triggered. You know, that whole thing was just really, really awful. Hollywood was not kind to her. I mean, Hollywood's not kind to anyone, but they were especially hard on her. Oh yeah, well, anytime's a good time for Freebird unless you don't have time for Freebird because it's a fucking 10-minute song. So if I throw what's a 9-minute song for this version, it's 15 for the live version or 14 and change, 14.39 I want to say for the live version. But the thing is, you have to make sure the commercials hit on time, right? Because like I was saying, with those live reads that I do, I have a very short window of time when those live reads have to happen. And if I accidentally am not paying attention and I have a 9-minute song that pushes the commercials into the next hour, the clients can demand their money back if their commercial is only supposed to air within a certain amount of time. So if their commercial was supposed to happen before 5 p.m. and I don't realize that Freebird is pushing my commercials into the 6 p.m. hour and they're supposed to have all their commercials before 5, we could lose that money and it would be my fault. And they would be all be very, very mad at me. They won't take it out of my check, but like I might get written up. I don't think I get written up. We're grown-ups here, but still, it would be a bad thing, a very bad thing. What's the oddest request for a song that I never thought you could play? People call and ask for stupid shit all the time, dude. All the time. Here's the dumbest thing that happens all the time. Motherfuckers calling and requesting the shit I either am playing right now or just played or whatever. It's like they don't listen. They're not listening to the station. They just get in the car, turn on the car, and then immediately call and request a song. And I'm like, it's not a fucking jukebox, dude. Listen first. You know, if you were listening and I wasn't playing a song that you liked and you needed to make changes to what I was doing to suit your tastes, I could see you like reaching out. But for the most part, I'm going to play the shit you want to hear. So just listen for the shit. It's exhausting. The funny thing is that I don't get a lot of phone calls anymore. People used to call all the time. They used to call radio stations nonstop. It was actually really annoying. It actually felt like poetic, like a poetic justice kind of thing. Because when I was a little kid, I was that annoying little kid that used to call the DJs at KFRC all the time and request a song. And I mean, like over and over and over, I would make the DJ crazy. And we have no idea who's calling. You know, it's just could be anybody. And you got to answer because you never know if it's that same asshole again or if it's somebody completely new that doesn't deserve to be treated like an asshole because they just happen to be calling for the first time. So, you know, it's a different world now. And people text the morning show all the time. People text Shasta all the time, but they don't text me. I text back when anyone does. But I don't get a lot of calls and I don't get a lot of texts, but I have a lot of people online to talk to. So that's why I did this basically. I was breaking my arm with, you know, replying to comments and having conversations with people online. And it was just suddenly made so much more sense and easier to just do these live streams. And if people want to like tap in and request a song or say hi or ask for something or ask a question, then I am here. What's up? And there just seems to be a lot more people here that want to communicate than on the phone lines. I gotta pee. BRB. How much time do I have? I should move that. Okay, now BRB. There was some weird stuff going on over at KMBR. I had to stop for a second. I was like, what are you guys doing? They were playing some kind of horrible sounding little girl doing the national anthem. It was bad. Real bad. Sorry, it's getting cold in here again. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you appreciating it. I mean, if it works out, I'll keep doing it. What am I doing later tonight? I am meeting up with the Fillmore for a staff meeting. I say staff meeting, but it's more like it's like employee movie night. I don't know what the movie is, though. It was probably in the email and I wasn't paying attention. But my boss texted me and was like, "Are you coming to movie night?" And I was like, "Yeah." You're making spaghetti. Bullet. I don't know. We'll see. I was just talking to the Abundant Life weight loss guy today, and they want me to do another round of the diet. And I'm like, oh, am I ready to give up alcohol for a while? No, clearly not. I mean, the way things are going, I might not be able to give up alcohol until after the election, in which case I will definitely not be able to give up alcohol, depending on how it goes. It's been a hell of a weird week. Oh my God, you guys. So, do you remember my friend Charlie saying she met Keanu Reeves at the Stone when she was a kid? She just sent me the picture, and I'm not going to share it because it's hers, and she sent it privately, so I can't. But it's super cute. Oh my God, it's really, really cute. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Hmm. I got to stop arguing with people on Facebook. It's a time suck. All right. Oh, shit. I'm the one who moved that. I guess I better get on it, huh? Yes. It is cold. Wait, are you saying Bullet the movie or Bullet like the whiskey? Because you said Bullet and I immediately thought about the whiskey, but now I realize you might be talking about the movie. Because that's where my head's at. Oh Jesus, I just clicked onto my Facebook and the live is like right there at the top. Holy shisa. All right. Oh, right. I'm keeping that down. "1077 The Bone" and Kenny Wayne Shepherd with Blue on Black. I'm Nikki Blakk, and I like to talk to Steve Gorman, who used to be in the Black Crowes. And Steve Gorman and I have a podcast called The Black Room. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you can get it anywhere you get podcasts. Just search your podcast platform for The Black Room. You might have to scroll a little bit, but it's the one with the blue logo. Because the Black Room, blue logo, blue on black. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Or you can find it really easily. We've always got it for you at 1077thebone.com. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Do that. There we go. Okay. 1077 The Bone and Skinnerd with Freebird. I'm Nikki Blakk, and ZZ Top and Leonard Skinnerd are bringing the sharp-dressed Simple Man to the Toyota Pavilion in Concord on Thursday, September 19th. Those tickets are on sale now at livenation.com. And this is kind of for the East Bay, right? Because everybody else went to that show a year ago at Shoreline, and they're just swinging back through for those of us who didn't want to sit in traffic. And I, for one, would like to say thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Mm-hmm. You saw the Big Boy Locomotive, Steve McQueen movie? I don't know the Big Boy Locomotive. I know Bullet, the Steve McQueen movie. Is that the movie that we're watching? Is it Bullet? Because like I said, as soon as you said that, I immediately thought bourbon. And I was like, yeah, I might have a bourbon. Bullet's my go-to because all the bars have it as far as like decent bourbon whiskeys go. You know, that's the one I'm into the most. Yeah, it's actually hot here too. It's just that there's so much air conditioning in this studio that I end up getting cold. Oh, I'm glad you like the podcast. Steve and I have a really good time making it, so I'm stoked that people enjoy listening to it. It's like this, but if I had Steve Gorman with me. Who did you see at Wheatland? Leonard Skinner? You're tired of Freebird? I'm just tired in general. I got to do some Metal Zone. Programming, which means I have to make sure that all the songs exist in our system. Which is super boring, I know. Let's see. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay. What's the date on Saturday? 20th. Okay. Then I also love the ocean. Oh, you mean the Led Zeppelin song, The Ocean? I meant the actual ocean. I love both. I love the Led Zeppelin song, The Ocean, and the actual ocean. You saw Sharp Dressed Simple Man tour at Wheatland? Yeah, Wheatland is a hell of a drive, dude. I worked Wheatland like once, and then I went like maybe 2 more times after that and was like, never again. Justin, how could you have gone to Shoreline a year ago if you've been in the Philippines for 2 years? I'm confused. Pacific or Atlantic? Indian. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have an ocean preference. Warm oceans are, I suppose, are my preference, but you know, anything with a good surf break. I mean, I learned how to surf in the cold water up here, so I'll take it. I do need small surf though, because I'm still terrible at it. In fact, I haven't been in the water for like a year. which is really terrible. All right, let's see. Did we play Gore? I was trying to look up all my baby Huey emails because he's got all the past playlists that he sends to me, and I couldn't. For some reason, the company wouldn't let me do it. We've been having weird, like, computer problems lately. Oh, now it will. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's because I was on Safari. I just want inbox. There we go. Okay. What? Oh. Wrong one. Yep. Okay. Okay. I haven't updated the list. So some of these songs are actually in the system and I can't find, and I don't know because I haven't updated the list. Super annoying. Deicide. Have I played Deicide yet? I don't think I have. Do I have Deicide in the old system to play? 43841. Oh, we might. Let's see. Yep. Cool. Is that Ben? Oh my God, Ben, you did. Is it Ben? Because you're right. That was Guar. How did you get that from just the buzzing of the flies? Are you fucking kidding me? What is up, dude? One of you motherfuckers needs to be my next interview, BT Dubs. Sip and I had a conversation. So, you know, when that's ready to go, we're going to have to talk about it. Did you catch the Deicide one? I mean, you feel free. I'll because I have to test them to make sure they're in the system to play them. Otherwise, like a lot of stuff from the old library got written over. So yeah, it was funny when I first said when we first like were having like table negotiations to bring the Metal Zone back. I think Chaston was like, yeah, well, you know, we'll just get like 100 songs, you know, and you can like build the show with that. And I was all okay. And I spent like a whole weekend just going over the old library list that I had. And I was like, it's 23 pages. It's like, it's hundreds of songs. Like trying to narrow that down to 100 songs was like impossible. So I was like, well, here's how we built the Metal Zone the first time. Because when Billy Steele left, he was running the show mostly on CDs. He did not load a lot of stuff into the system. So when he left, he took his stuff with him and I had to kind of start from scratch. So I would basically decide what songs I was going to play that week. And then I would bring them in on a burn CD from my house. Like I would make a burn CD at home and then I would bring that burn CD in and rip it into the system so that we had the songs to play by Friday night. It's been a process, let me tell you. Who is it at Also Parish? Who's in the Also Parish right now? I'm guessing Ben. Is it Ben? I know it's not Tyner. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go to the Philippines. It's too hot there. Too hot and muggy. I don't do well in heat or humidity. I was in the Bahamas and I thought I was going to vomit. It was like so hot and so humid. And then a breeze comes up and you're like, air, air. I feel the same way about Florida. Yeah, I don't know about doing a podcast. I mean, I just started, honestly, the podcast came about by accident. Everything comes about by accident in my life, actually, it seems like. Somebody else talks me into something or somehow something just sort of is there. Anyway. So for my podcast, it's not even a podcast. I wanted to do a crossover break with Steve Gorman. So I emailed him and was like, hey, dude, I'm the new afternoon person. I come on before you in San Francisco. I thought it'd be super cool if we could do like a little crossover break of like, hey, what do you got coming up on the show tonight? And he was like, I think that's a great idea. I was like, cool. You know, whenever it works out, you know, I'll text you and we'll do like a chat. And I'll just be like, hey, what do you got coming up on the show? And I'll record it and I'll play it later. So he and I started doing that. And then we started kind of talking. And, you know, he would say something about what was coming up on the show and I would comment on it. And we would start talking about that. And then we would just keep talking. And next thing I know, we're talking like, you know, 5-10 minutes every time. And I was like, I go, the company only needs like 6 minutes for it to be a podcast. I go, why don't we just start podcasting this? And he was like, all right, I don't care. Do what you want to do. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I would call him and we would chat for like, next thing you know, like I would have a couple of questions to ask him and then he would tell me what was coming up on the show that night. And it got to the point where he and I were just talking for like 20-30 minutes at a clip. And that just got to be our normal conversation. It was just like, what up, dude? How you doing? What's new? Did you see this? Did you hear about that? What about that guy? And that was our podcast. Boom. Now we're both crazy busy. So the podcast kind of had to take a hiatus. But we will be back on. We were going to be back on last week, and then we were going to be back on this week. And now we're going to be back on maybe tomorrow. We're going to see. Steve's been under the weather. So we're waiting for him to feel better. I texted him today and I'll text him again tomorrow and see how he's feeling. But when it comes back, we're going to do it like this now. Now that I have StreamYard, instead of him just calling me, he's just going to log in on his laptop and I'll log in on my laptop and we'll talk like this, but it'll be a podcast. So I'll upload that to all the things. Here's a question. I don't know if anybody's left to ask. Should I add Instagram live to all of this? I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. I am actually going to tap out soon here though, so I can get back to finishing this shit up. And okay, Justin, I'll be here every day, every weekday from 2 to 7. Well, ish. You know, I have some work that I usually have to do before I get started, before I can take the time for this. I got to do some things. And then I have some things that I have to wrap up after this. So I'm gonna try and squeeze this down to like 3 to 6. You know, I was doing it from 2:30 to 6:30, but I think I'm gonna need a little more me time. So I think I might just be doing this from like 3 to 6-ish. I don't know. We'll see. If people are like, "What? I was here at 2:30. Where were you?" I might, but it definitely seems to die like right around 5:30. Everybody's pieced out by then. Which is cool. I get it. I would peace out if I could too, but I'm at work. So, I'm going to finish doing up this metal zone, and you guys have a good night. Everybody else, thank you. Anybody else still listening and not commenting, thanks for coming through. Appreciate ya. And again, like, you know, feedback is good. Let me know what you're thinking. Holla. And maybe come by tomorrow.